It is the last Sunday at the Vatican for Pope Benedict XVI. He'll leave office on Thursday after resigning earlier this month, the first Roman Catholic pontiff to do so in centuries. Roman Catholic cardinals have now begun to arrive in Rome to elect his successor. Many observers believe that they'll settle on a younger candidate this time with popular appeal, very different from the more academic Benedict.
The Vatican has hit back at the media for publishing what it calls slanderous reports since the Pope announced he's stepping down. It follows an unconfirmed article in Italian newspaper La Repubblica suggesting that before resigning, the Pope was presented with a dossier detailing a network of homosexual priests.
It is deplorable that as we draw closer to the time of the beginning of the conclave, and the cardinal electors will be held in conscience and before God to freely indicate their choice, that there be a widespread distribution of often unverified, unverifiable, or completely false news stories that cause serious damage to persons and institutions.
Yet even one of the Vatican's top cardinals has talked openly about what he called divisions, dissent, careerism and jealousies inside the Vatican bureaucracy, run principally by Italians. Even the Pope, on the eve of his retirement, publicly deplored in his final Mass inside St. Peter's how the Catholic Church is often defiled by attacks and divisions from within. Cardinals from around the world are arriving in Rome to bid farewell to the pontiff, whose last day in office will be next Thursday, and then to elect his successor. They're asking to see a secret internal report on last year's Vatileaks scandal, the most serious breach of Vatican internal security in modern times.
Going after the media for running false news reports they claim to influence the election of the next pope. Now, this pushback came after several unsourced stories in an Italian newspaper this week claimed that Pope Benedict decided to resign after receiving a secret report in December outlining corruption and misconduct inside the Vatican. Church officials here denied that story, and today the Vatican Secretary of State issued a statement saying it is deplorable that there are unverifiable and completely false news stories that harm persons or institutions. Now, while all this was going on, Pope Benedict, after his week-long Lenten retreat, was getting back to business. He met with the Italian president this morning. He named new bishops to Italy and Mexico. And tomorrow, as you said, he will address the crowd one last time here in St. Peter's Square, give them his final Sunday blessing, the second to last public event before he retires.